having money or making money is one of the most important thing in this world. In the world that we live in right now, having money is really one of the most important things in the world. And it is something for some of us who have been calling ourselves socialists, who have been calling ourselves communists, who don't want to be associated with capitalism because of where we come from. Because if we get associated with capitalism and we grew up poor, it will look as if we don't care about the other people, which is actually not the case. Because utilization of capitalism as a system in terms of entrepreneurship and whatsoever, where you are able to employ people, actually you are solving a communal problem by getting people to be employed. That in its own way is a way of you playing a role in communism and socialism. So we can't be in a situation. There's a time in my life, I've arrived in my life. This is the time in my life where I've arrived and say, you know what? I want to run for president. I want to do this. I am a teacher. Yes, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love teaching. I enjoy doing things for the community. But at times, every time I do those things from the community, I end up having a negative bank account. I would buy soccer boots. I would buy school shoes for students. I would buy trophies and do soccer tournaments. When you do soccer tournaments, football tournaments, netball tournaments, you do not, as a leader or as a tournament organizer, as an event organizer of that type of form where it's community development, you do not want to gain, but you are losing. When we were growing up, we were told that, no, God always provides, don't always think about money. And that was a bad thing. God will always provide. Think about even the people the colonizers who actually taught us that there is a Christ that died on the cross and that we must, subscribe to that particular Christ. The very same people are making hell lot of money. These are the same people, these colonizers, who made sure that the poor people are going to stay in the mesh boxes in Soweto. The poor people are going to stay in the mesh boxes in Lavender Hills. The poor people are the people who are going to stay in mesh boxes in Alexandra and stuff. So we've been in a situation whereby we are scared of wanting money just because we will look in our communities or where we come from, or as young leaders, young black leaders, we will look as if we are greedy, we are capitalists and all of that. We didn't even read the whole system of what capitalism is and where's the intersection. Where is the intersection between capitalism, communism, and all these people who come in and analyze those things, they don't really tell to say, actually, if you decide to become a capitalist and employ people, you are playing a role in socialism by default. You are playing a role in communism by default. Because you are uplifting the poor. In a household where there was no salary, if you have opened a business and hired the father, the mother, the brother, the uncle, the granny of that particular house, whether it's a domestic worker, whether it's a whatever, there's in that house, there's now a salary in that particular house. So we really need to be careful when we speak about the issues of money. Hey, no, you love too much money, you are greedy. No. I've lived that for all my life. It is only in my early 30s, now in my early 30s, when I look like I'm 40 or 50. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I'm becoming the Samson of our times. I'm doing this deliberately. I'm in a season where I'm just becoming the Samson. Having money is very important. When you are driving or you are walking and by the robots and all of that, people are standing there asking for money. Why? They need food. You need to be able to eat. You need to be able to pay good school fees for your children so that they don't suffer. Because if you give birth to children and they suffer or they go through the same phase that you went through when you were growing up, if you really suffered, it should be a sin. I was on Facebook a few minutes ago, and I bumped into pictures of a friend of mine from university, Salome, and I just looked and I say, and I may be wrong, I said, but this girl was married even at university. I don't know why we couldn't have dated. I'm happy. But I probably should have dated. I was gonna be rich. But no. I'm in a space where I'm actually happy in the relationship that I'm in, and it's growing me compared to what I've been. Compared to me having to go to jail for things I don't know anything about in my previous relationships. In the previous relationship. Let me not blame everybody because just one crazy person, just because there's one Jezebel, just because there's one who's this, that person in the Bible, the wife of Samson, Delilah. And not to go away from that particular point, money is very important. When I looked at Salome's posts and all of that, I said, but this girl has been booming for over years. She may not be entirely happy in her life because you lose people in your life, people die, you get heartbroken, whatever, you love this boyfriend doesn't care because actually this boyfriend just wanna give you money and get the next girl and you know what I mean. But and this is not about only her posting, because the problem with people, they post only their happiness. It's very rare when people post looking like this. It's very rare if you look at my videos, people posting the real stories. People are so fake that people who are watching this content love the fake type of things, enjoy the fake type of stuff. Enjoy the fake type of stuff. When actually you should enjoy to watch, to listen to real people. Because enjoying the fake stuff, where people are acting as if they are okay in life, people acting as if they are always happy and all of that, it's all a lie. How do you look within? Actually, you become more miserable because you feel as if you are the only person who's behind in life. You feel like you are this person who's behind in life, and you're never behind. And God, you are never behind. But working your ass off to be well off, to have wealth, to build wealth for your family, to make money, to be able to drive from A to B, so that when your wife or your girlfriend or your sister or whoever, or even if you are a woman yourself, when you give birth, you don't have to go around ask the neighbor to accompany you to the hospital so that you can go give birth, or because your grandmother is sick and all of that. You are able to afford a vehicle that can take you from A to B. You are able to afford the food that you want at any point in time. Money is not the basic thing in happiness, but money contributes to the very concept of happiness. Because when you have all these materialistic things that you need, and you fix your spirituality, because that doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost $1 million. to fix your spirituality. Anything that has to do with spiritual life, the health, and all of that, it doesn't cost that much. What costs much is, of course, the materialistic things. But being able to fix your issue, being able to afford, if you say, I love gym, being able to, if where you stay, there are no public gyms and all of that. Anyway, those public gyms don't have everything that they should have. Being able to say, actually, I afford gym to pay 700 per month, Virgin Active, Zone Fitness, Platinum Fitness, whatever that is. As long as I'm able, then my health is going okay. My health is going to be okay. I'm going to be happy. If I'm able to make sure that I finish my degree and I can pay for my studies, I need my master's, I need my PhD, I need this, I need another degree, I need... If you have money, you are able to do all those things. Things that make you happy. If you say, actually, now it's time for me to get married and be happy and have kids and all of that, you are not going to be worried to say, now I'm going to have kids and now I will not be able to afford those children in this world. You will have those kids and you will know that you'll be able to afford them. You will just need on the other side to build yourself to be mature enough that when you become a father, you're able to father those children. Having money or making money is not a bad thing. It's actually a need. Having money must be something that we cherish. As Africans, as women, as men, as black people, as whatever. Because money is not for a selected few that are at the top. Anybody can have money. I mean, though I'm archiving these stories and I'm saying, yes, it's not about me monetizing the channel and all of that, but I would actually want you to subscribe. I would actually want you to, it's the truth. It's the truth. I want you to subscribe because I want to be able to say, let me monetize it. Let me quit my job. Let me be able to tell these stories every day so that at least one day, I've given a story to the world and this story has healed people. And having money shouldn't be, unlike these people, because I'm running for a councillor in KwaMhlanga. It doesn't mean that having money, you must do all the... Having money, as long as you follow the right procedure, at least you'll be able to sleep at night. Don't steal from people. Don't go become a mayor, a councillor, a politician, and steal from the people. Having money is not a problem. It's a curse for us to be told that, hey, you must not. No, we must make money. Having money is not something that we should be shying away from. It's something we should embrace. Even these people who are in the economic freedom fighters, the Julius Malimas, and all, they speak about, hey, we are for the people. But those people are wearing suits that cost 40,000 and all of that. And they feel good in them. They are able to travel to Durban, July whenever they want to. People who have money, they are able to say, I'm flying to Italy now. I'm flying to the World Cup in the USA now. I'm going to Brazil next year. I'm going to have my... What that thing you get, you do after getting married. I'm going to, getting married in Paris. Having money should not be mistaken to be a bad thing. Keep on keeping on. See you at the top. I hope nobody was watching.